draw this cute little caterpillar. Some things I want to caution you about when you draw it, we're going to use a school pencil, is that you want to make your body shapes really nice and wide. If you don't, he'll start piling up and they'll look really, really skinny. So you're always going to go up and then around. Up and then around. Okay, so the easiest way to do this is with your piece of paper. Give yourself like a nice curve up, then go down, and then go up again. And if you draw this really, really lightly, you can make your caterpillar look like he's kind of inchworming across the page. Now, I have to draw it a little bit darker, but you want to draw this really light in case you decide you want to erase it. Okay? So let's start over on this side with his big round head and try to make it close to the shape of a circle. So this is his big round head. You want to make sure it's not small, otherwise he starts to look like a worm. So we want to be careful about that. So make sure it's nice and big. And then you're going to want some really big eyes. Now, before we put the rest of his face on, I'm going to give you some ideas on that. So let's wait on that. I'm going to give you some options. Okay, so to put on his body parts, we're basically going to follow this line around. But every time we put on an oval shape, we're going to go up, we're going to go down, and curve it around. Okay? Up, down, and curve it around. Now look what happens here when I get to this one. We actually go down and up and curve it around. See what we're doing? We're trying to go down the shape. So down, up, and it's important that you do that or they'll just look really flat. And curve it around. Okay? Down and up. Now notice this time, because I'm getting a lot lower, that I lowered this. I didn't go way up here because I don't want each body part to get a lot bigger. But he does get a little chubbier in the tummy. Okay. Down and up and curve it around. And look at this interesting shape I have here. To help it kind of flatten out, I made it a little chubbier down at the bottom. Down and up, and now I'm getting smaller. Down and up, and there we go. Isn't that a cute little caterpillar? Now, caterpillars they're insects, so they have 6 legs. So you could draw 6 little tennis shoes. You can kind of make his feet any way you want. I'm going to do these little nub feet. So I come across like this, 1, 2, 3, and then come back here and do the 3 more, okay? 1, 2, 3, and then I just made a little point at the bottom. Now, if you want to make different feet, go ahead. Just remember that he should have 6 feet. Okay? Now, the fun thing here is to decorate these. If you looked at it here, you see how I made this kind of spirally thing? I started with a circle and then I twisted it around. That was kind of a fun shape. But you could do anything you wanted. You could even vary it. So I'm going to start by making 3 circles on this one, and then a big oval on this one, and then a big heart on this one. Now, do you see how I've got kind of a pattern going? So 3 circles, an oval, and a heart. Now, I think it would be fun for you to decide, what do you want yours to look like? 3 circles, an oval. So I have kind of a pattern design there, and how you colored it would make it a lot more interesting too. You could actually add more shapes and designs to it. Like these ovals, I could put a little swirl inside, just to make it a little more interesting. Now, if you've ever read the book The Hungry Caterpillar, he's a fuzzy caterpillar. So you could take colored pencils and turn yours into a fuzzy caterpillar. You could use 2 or 3 different colors, which would be kind of cute up here, or just one, just to make his back look fuzzy. I'm just adding little short lines to give him a little more of a fuzzy caterpillar. I don't know about you, but when I look for caterpillars, I really like the fuzzy ones better. I think they're kind of cool. So that's what I'm going to do to mine. Now, before I go on about his faces, let's talk about antennas. This one here has straight ones. This one here has curled ones. I'm going to do mine different this time, okay? I'm going to curl them both to one edge. So I curve up and around, and I curve up and around. I think those are kind of cool. You can design them any way you want. But before we put his face on, let's look at some fun ways we could make his face, okay? Just a few ideas. So I've got my 2 eyeballs, pretty much the same face. So I could make him look very mean by putting his pupils together and then giving him some mean diagonal eyebrows. Now, if you have a mean caterpillar, you probably want to have kind of a grumpy face to go with him. Sort of fun. Okay, now there's another way that you could make him look angry too, and that is by just putting a little beady eye in here, like this, and then putting his eyebrows in this way. You get a different look. He actually looks like he has little eyelids on. Anytime you angle the line downward, it makes it look more grumpy. And maybe you want him to look more frustrated. Oh, that's kind of a fun one. I like that one. Maybe I'll give him some little eyebrows to go with that. Okay. Now you could make him look silly, like his eyeballs are going different directions, or like you have little shock waves on the sides of his eyes, like maybe somebody popped him in the eyes and he's looking a little cuckoo. If you do that, you kind of want to give him a goofy smile. Okay. So for this one, I'm just going to make it a very happy one. So I'm going to put in some large pupils. Now I am going to do something a little different, so check it out here. If I put a circle up here, it looks like a little bit of light shining in his eyes, and then I'm going to fill it in nice and dark, but I'm going to leave a little speck of light. Now if you accidentally fill that in, it's really hard to get it back. You might just skip it this time. Now I want him to be a very happy caterpillar. I'm even going to give him some little cheek lines like this. Super cute. I might even put a little heart at the end of his antennas. Okay, so from here it's just having fun making it your own. I'm going to put this one back on here so you can see some ideas. You could add grass and clouds and little flowers. Really fun. This one here has some little rocks in the picture. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I hope you color it or paint it or design it or maybe add some eyelashes. Whatever you think would be fun, and really have a good time with it, because this is a really versatile lesson. It's a lot of fun to do different things. Okay, just to let you know, some people are asking me if I'm going to continue doing drawing lessons this summer. I am. So I hope if you subscribe to me, you'll get a notification each time I do one. And this is the TKK range, and all of these lessons are for anybody who wants to take them. But I recommend them for the most challenging would be TKK. And so anyway, but you can use any of my lessons, and if you find that you want to go on and try something a little bit harder, go for it. It's fun. Don't forget to pause if it gets a little challenging, and it'll help you catch up. Okay, have a good day. Talk to you later.